The East China Sea has always been filled with the hum of diesel engines. But the sound echoing across these waters this January is different. This isn't the scattered, chaotic noise of commercial fishing. It's the deep, synchronized thrum of a disciplined fleet, moving with intent. In the weeks after the People's Liberation Army's brazen justice mission, 2025 drills in late December, something quieter, but potentially far more dangerous, began to unfold. Satellite imagery from mid-January 2026 confirms a massive concentration of Chinese vessels, officially labeled as civilian fishing boats, assembling into a dense, geometric formation nearly 200 miles long. Intelligence analysts describe it as an inverted L or even a rectangular maritime barrier. And make no mistake, this is not routine fishing activity. It represents a serious escalation in Beijing's gray zone warfare against Taiwan. While global attention was fixed on PLA missile destroyers during the Justice Mission exercises, a second force was conducting its own test in parallel. Often referred to as China's Shadow Navy, this fleet wasn't practicing how to catch fish. It was rehearsing how to catch an island. To grasp the significance of what happened this month, you have to look past the rusted hulls and trawling nets. These vessels are not independent fishermen chasing a seasonal catch. They are almost certainly forward elements of China's People's Armed Forces Maritime Militia, or PEFMM. For years, the PEFMM has been used to harass neighboring states in the South China Sea. But the scale and precision of the January 2026 assembly, an estimated 1,400 vessels, signals something new. This formation appears purpose-built for one theater, the Taiwan Strait. The most immediate use of this so-called fishing wall is enforcing a blockade without ever declaring war. In a crisis, the PLA Navy doesn't need to encircle Taiwan with costly destroyers. Instead, thousands of militia vessels can be pushed into key shipping lanes, north of Keelung, south near Kaohsiung, and simply stay there. A wall of heavy trawlers, sailing in tight formation or physically lashed together, creates a navigation hazard that commercial shipping cannot insure against. If a Taiwanese or allied warship tries to break the line, it faces an impossible choice: fire on civilian vessels and trigger a global PR disaster, possibly even war crimes accusations, or ram them and risk crippling a high-value naval asset. This tactical deadlock allows Beijing to choke off Taiwan's lifelines, including 97% of its energy imports, all while maintaining plausible deniability. Beyond blockades, this fleet plays a critical role in a full-scale invasion scenario. Western military planners have long argued that the PLA lacks sufficient amphibious lift to move the 300,000 to 1 million troops needed to subdue Taiwan. China's dedicated amphibious ships, LPDs and LHDs, can only carry a fraction of the first wave. This is where the Shadow Navy becomes decisive. The January exercises demonstrate China's ability to mobilize civilian shipping at massive scale. In a D-Day scenario, while PLA warships suppress Taiwan's coastal defenses, thousands of fishing vessels and requisition ferries would flood the strait. Their mission move light infantry, ammunition, fuel, and medical supplies to secured beachheads. With shallow drafts, these vessels can access small harbors, inlets, and fishing ports that major warships cannot, effectively turning Taiwan's entire coastline into a potential front line. In modern naval warfare, information is ammunition. A swarm of 1,400 fishing boats creates a nightmare for radar operators. Each vessel generates a return that must be classified, tracked, and monitored. By flooding the battle space with targets, the Chinese Navy can hide high-value combatants in noise. Destroyers, missile boats, even submarines operating near the surface can maneuver under the cover of civilian clutter. Many militia vessels are also equipped with military-grade communications and sonar, functioning as a forward sensor network. The data they collect feeds directly back to mainland missile forces. This is camouflage, electronic, and operational on industrial scale. The political impact of this strategy may be even more powerful than its military utility. By normalizing the presence of massive fishing fleets near Taiwan's contiguous zone, Beijing is quietly erasing the median line in the Taiwan Strait. The Justice Mission 2025 drills with a hammer, loud, visible, and threatening. The fishing fleets are the water, slowly, relentlessly eroding Taiwan's maritime defenses. Every time these vessels gather and Taiwan cannot forcibly disperse them, a new status quo is set. This is a stress test of Taiwan's rules of engagement, one Taipei-based naval analyst explains. If we fire, we start a war. If we do nothing, we lose control of our own waters. Beijing is forcing a choice between escalation and surrender. The fishing wall seen this January is not an anomaly. It's a preview. China has recognized that control over Taiwan may not begin with ballistic missiles, but with steel hulls, diesel engines, and deniability. As the world focuses on the PLA's high-tech weapons, the decisive factor in the Taiwan Strait may turn out to be this low-tech armada. By turning the ocean itself into a weapon, a dense, suffocating mass of civilian ships, Beijing is rewriting the rules of maritime coercion. For Taiwan, the threat is no longer over the horizon. It is the horizon, crowded with the silhouettes of 1,000 ships, waiting for the order to close the net. If this analysis gave you a clearer perspective on the shifting tides in the Taiwan Strait, please hit that like button and share this video with others who follow geopolitical strategy. To stay ahead of the curve on Indo-Pacific defense and the evolving rules of modern conflict, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.